Connor, the manager just said he didn't watch the shootout, so he didn't see the only one that you actually saved. Just talk us through it from your perspective, how it was and how much you had to hold your nerve in that situation.
Yeah, it was exactly that. You've got to hold your nerve, really. There's not many goalkeepers who stay down the middle, because you kind of look like an idiot if they just put it down to your left or your right. But massive credit to Carlo and MJ and Cal, because they've done a lot of work, and they looked at all their penalties and told me where to go. And we had a chat before the game, and we were umming and ahhing whether we should go right. But I've known Longy for a few years, and I talked to him before, and I said, I know where you're going, and that's why I done that in the top corner, so he thinks that I'm diving. And then he smashed it down the middle, and my right leg got a beating.
Did it maybe surprise you a little bit? Because again, a couple hit the bar and another one goes over, so you haven't let one in, but you've only saved one. Was that a bit odd from your experience, at least?
No, I think, well, it's brilliant for me, isn't it? So, but so did they not score? I can't remember. Did they not score? Oh, clean sheet all the way through then. Yeah, listen. I think I dived right every single time as well, so I was there if it was on target. But ultimately, got to hit the target to score, and they didn't. And the one time they did, I was there, so I'm happy.
Just tell us a story of the water bottle, because I think you've donated that to somebody after the game.
Yeah. It was funny because it was like a shrine when I put it to the crowd, and they were all cheering. And but again, it's the kind of work that this club puts in, and to be fair, it's a lot of credit down to the goalie coach Carlo Nash, and he works tirelessly, and I'm the one on the pitch doing it, and thankfully he went down the middle, and some lucky kid got it.
You honest take it, you'd got written down there who was doing what, I take it?
Yeah, just numbered, name, right, left, middle, right, high. It was all there, and you know what? He was right on every single one.
What was the atmosphere like though when you were stood in front of that? Then, like you've just mentioned there, you've got all those Vale fans behind you and that packed out. And what was that like?
It was electric, wasn't it? I think I'm walking towards them, and you can see how passionate they are about this club. And I was dead happy with how the fans were and how they've been with me since I've been here. So I can't really thank them enough.
That's 6 unbeaten now as well, and the manager's just talked about how close you are as a group and how you've responded. But from someone inside of all that, what is that like? How closely have you all kind of bonded together and worked together now to produce those results?
Yeah, we're quite a new team, aren't we? We've got quite a few new faces, and me being one of them. But we are a really close team. We're I just feel like that Spanish trip that we went on pre-season, it just got us a lot closer. The stuff that the gaffer made us do and open up and stuff like that, we kind of just want to work for each other, and that's the way he's wanting it to be, and that's the way Carol wants it to be. She wants this club. It's a very family-run club, and as well, this victory and everything we've all dedicated to the late George, and I hope condolences go down to his family.
That's a nice thing to do, and you can see how much that means to fans, and you yourself, I suppose, kind of get the impression that you now feel a big part of this club, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I think on the 12th minute when we're all clapping, and I've got children myself, and I couldn't think about what she's going through and the family are going through. So it was, everything's dedicated to George, and it's just one of those things. But I hope he's happy with it. And
lastly, now league leaders on Saturday, the only team that's in better form than Port Vale, and should be a good one.
We best beat them then, shall we? Yeah, listen, they're in form, and we're in form as well. So we've got to have that mentality of, yes, there may be above us, but they're only 2 points or something like that above us. And if we beat them, we've got a chance going top. So we need to have that mentality of we're not scared of anyone, and we need to be going into games thinking that we're going to win them. We're not going there to survive or get a point or do anything like that. We're going there to win, and that's what the mentality that the gaffer has instilled in us. We are going to win every game, and that's what we're going to do.